What if I told you laziness is slowly killing your potential, and you don't even see it happening? Not in the dramatic, you'll fail tomorrow kind of way, but in the quiet, sneaky way that robs you of years of growth without making a sound. And here's the harsh truth. Most people don't fail because they're not smart enough. They fail because they're too comfortable, too distracted, too lazy to push past the invisible walls they've built around themselves. Think about it. How many dreams have already died? Not because they were impossible, but because someone chose the couch over the grind. How many goals got buried under "I'll do it tomorrow"? That's the silent killer. That's what laziness does. Now let's break this down. Laziness doesn't always look like sleeping all day or doing nothing. Sometimes it's disguised as endless scrolling, binge watching, or even research that never leads to action. It feels harmless, but every minute you trade for comfort is a minute stolen from your future. Imagine this: you want to start a side hustle or learn a new skill, but instead you spend the night relaxing. No big deal, right? Until weeks turn into months, and months turn into years. Suddenly, you're in the same place while life has passed you by. Here's the first hidden way laziness kills your potential. It rewires your brain for comfort. See, your brain loves shortcuts. If you keep choosing the easy path, your brain learns that pattern. It rewards you with a little dopamine hit every time you avoid effort. Before you know it, your default setting becomes avoid hard things. And here's the scary part. When real opportunities show up, the kind that require work, risk, discomfort, your brain hesitates. Not because you can't do it, but because you've trained yourself not to. Laziness builds a cage around your potential, and you lock the door yourself. Second way, laziness steals your confidence. Confidence doesn't come from affirmations in the mirror. It comes from action. From doing the thing, proving to yourself you can. But when you avoid effort, you avoid progress. And when you avoid progress, deep down, you know you're falling behind. That's why lazy days often end with guilt. Not because resting is bad. Rest is vital. But because you know the difference between rest you've earned and laziness you've chosen. And every time you choose the latter, your self-respect takes the hit. Confidence isn't built in comfort. It's built in the grind. Third way, laziness blinds you to time. This is the most brutal one. Because time doesn't ask for your permission. It just keeps moving. You might think, I'll get serious tomorrow, but tomorrow has no guarantee. Look back at the last 6 months. How much of that time did you use to move closer to your goals? And how much of it vanished into distractions you don't even remember? That's the danger. Laziness doesn't feel deadly in the moment. But years later, you wake up and realize you've wasted the one resource you can never get back. And by then, it's too late. Fourth way, laziness makes you settle for less. When you avoid effort long enough, you stop aiming high. You convince yourself this is good enough. You stop chasing dreams and start making excuses. Not everyone can be successful. I'm just not that type of person. That's not truth. That's laziness disguised as realism. And here's the punch. Your life doesn't shrink overnight. It shrinks one lazy choice at a time, until you don't even recognize who you could have been. So here's the takeaway. Laziness isn't harmless. It's not just resting a bit too much. It's a silent assassin of your potential. It rewires your brain for comfort. It steals your confidence. It blinds you to the passing of time. And it makes you settle for a life far smaller than the one you're capable of living. But here's the good news. The opposite of laziness isn't constant hustle. It's consistent action, tiny steps, daily effort, choosing growth over comfort, even in small ways. That's how you break free. That's how you train your brain to fight back. Because potential isn't lost all at once. It's lost or built one choice at a time. So now I'll leave you with this. Where in your life are you letting laziness hold the steering wheel? And what's one small action you can take today to take that control back? If this hit you hard, do me a favor. Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more psychology-based self-improvement videos. Because your potential is waiting, but only if you're willing to get up and claim it.